Aloha, boys and girls. Aloha. Session 2. Yeah, we're ready to learn some more. Now, we had a good class the last time. I really liked the way you were listening and paying attention. And that's what counts. If you're paying attention, you'll learn, boys and girls. You'll learn. Make sure you practice. Make sure you're practicing your stuff, because if you don't practice, it won't work. It won't work. It's kind of like spelling. You know which word is a hard word to spell, boys and girls, that you got to practice? Albuquerque. Right? Albuquerque is a long, long word. But if you practice it and practice it, it's easy to say and it's easy to write. Same thing with Kaju Kimbo Karate. If you do Kaju Kimbo Karate, it's quite easy. Now, boys and girls, I've been telling you about Kaju Kimbo, the system that comes from Honolulu, Hawaii. Now, let me tell you what I teach. Kaju Kimbo is recognized as the first mixed martial arts system. People say, well, you guys are a karate style. It's not MMA. What I teach is, boys and girls, what I teach is Kaju Kimbo. What they did is they brought 5 masters together. Ka, the K-A, stands for karate. J-U, the second 2 letters, stand for judo and jiu-jitsu. I'm going to teach you how to throw people, and I'm going to teach you how to choke people. K-E-M stands for Kimpo Karate. Kimpo has very good hands, and that's what we use, is the hands of Kimpo. And Bo, Kaju Kimbo. The last 2 letters, B-O, stands for Chinese boxing. Now, boys and girls, if you go to China and you ask the Chinese to teach you boxing, over here in the United States, in the Western Hemisphere, we think of boxing, regular boxing, right? No, the Chinese, when they're talking about boxing, they're talking about learning some Kung Fu. And this Kung Fu that they learn is called Chuan Fa. Chuan Fa is what I will be teaching you. Chuan Fa Kung Fu. Kaju Kimbo. Bo stands for Kung Fu. All right? So I'm going to be teaching you a whole bunch of different things. Okay, boys and girls? Now, last class, we taught you the reverse punch. We taught you the shuto with 2 hands. We taught you the upward block. Going straight up the middle, remember? Straight up the middle and block. And inward block. Punching at my face, I block it across. I block it across. Okay? Those are the first of the basic blocks. I'm going to be teaching you some more of those blocks today. Now, we need to bring my helper back. Okay? Sigung, Angelica. Okay, now boys and girls, before we start this class, I told you about a little bit of conditioning and warming up. We want to do a little bit of a warm-up. Now we're going to do this very fast, but it's important that you do this no matter what sport you do, boys and girls. If you're a soccer player, or a football player, a wrestler, a basketball player, you should always stretch and warm up before you play your game. This way you don't have any injuries. I always tell boys and girls, when we teach any type of combat class, I tell them the most important thing you can do is warm up. If you hurt your leg or you hurt your arm, then you can't practice no more. You have to wait for a month and a half to get better. If you warm up, it prevents a lot of injuries. Sigung and Angelica is going to go through a fast warm-up. You warm your neck up. You go both ways, really warm that neck up. You do your shoulders by going up and down. Okay? Notice her hands are always facing down. That way you're warming the entire shoulder girdle. You go across. One time the hand is on the bottom, next time on the top. Straight across your chest. Not your stomach. You don't want to do it down here. Straight across. You warm up your elbows. There you go. That way, for jiu-jitsu, you better be careful because they'll really crank on that elbow. That elbow needs to be warmed up. Your wrist, warm your wrist up. She takes it sideways. Then you start getting warmed up in the bigger parts of your body. You spread your legs out. You warm your back up. Turning your head, looking to the back. That'll warm especially the lower part of your back. Feet are together. You warm your hips up by keeping your head in one spot. The head stays in one spot. Now you do this, boys and girls, to warm right in here for your kicks. Your kicks, you got to warm your hips up, or you're going to pull something in your hip, and then we're just going to have problems. You go both directions. After that, you go to the knees. You warm the knees up. You stretch the knees out real good. Then you shake it out. Then you start on the stretching program. You bounce it down. You stretch your legs out a little bit. There you go. Now, boys and girls, what you're doing is you're stretching the hamstrings, the back of the leg, and that's for your front kick. That's what you use your front kick for, is the back of the legs. Now, those are the stretches that I want you to do, all right? Then the feet are together. Real easy, before you start practice, boys and girls, do 25 jumping jacks. Now, jumping jacks are simple. Step one, when your feet go apart, your hands go up above your head and they touch. And then when the hands come down, they hit the side. Now, the arms shouldn't be bent, boys and girls. This isn't a good jumping jack. You're not warming up your shoulders. Straighten your arms, boys and girls. Look at Sigung, Angelica. See? Boom, boom. See? That's what you want to do. That's a good jumping jack, and that'll help you to warm up. All right, very good. Sigung, let's see our front kick again, real quick. What part of the foot do we hit with? Which part of the foot? The bottom. No, not the, which one? Correct. The ball of the foot. So when I kick, I got to hit with the ball of the foot. That's the hard part of the foot. Ready, Sigung? One on each side. Move. Bang, bang. Huh? Front kick. How many moves? Cuatro. 4. Boys and girls, everything that I teach in this dojo is bilingual. I speak both languages, and I have both English and Spanish speakers here. So este movimiento tiene que ser 4 movimientos. This move will be 4 moves. Ready? Move. Yes. Front kick. Now, what if the attacker is coming from the back? Heel kick. Remember, heel kick. Why do I call it heel kick? Because you're hitting with the heel of the foot. Ready and go. Bang. Bang. Very important, boys and girls. Notice how Sigung turns her head. She looks where she's kicking. You have to look at the target. I don't know what's behind me. If I kick and my eyes are this way, I'm going to miss. If I miss and somebody grabs me from behind, they might have a good chance of choking me. So it's super important that you turn your head. Look how she does this. Move. See? See how she turns her head. She looks where you're kicking. All right, very good. Front kick, heel kick, reverse punch, shuto, upward block and inward block. All right, horse stance, Sigung? Now, boys and girls, this is called a horse stance. I want to introduce this stance to you. Now, this stance, the knee and the foot are in a straight line, okay? You're in a very solid square stance. This is a stance that you can deliver a lot of power out of it. It's called a horse stance. It's easy because it looks like you're riding on a horse. Now, boys and girls, make sure that your horse is nice and fat. You don't want your feet together on a skinny horse. A big fat horse, okay? A big fat horse. A South Valley horse. Those ones are all fat. Yeah. All right. From the horse stance, here's where you do your reverse punch, your shuto, your upward block. And today, boys and girls, if I'm trying to kick Sigung in the stomach with the front kick, she's going to block it. Boom! She's going to block it away. That's called a downward block. This is our new block for today. Now this block comes up to your shoulder, and then from here, it drives around the body. See, it covers all of your panza, your belly. It covers your belly. It covers your belly, and it covers your groin. You got to protect your private parts. Ready? Move. She blocks. The other hand, when she's going to do the second hand, this hand will come in front. This hand will reload or chamber, and she blocks. Comes up to the shoulder and blocks. Up to the shoulder and block. Now, boys and girls, which way is the hand going? Down, huh? The hand's going down. What's the name of the block? Downward block. Good answer. See how easy this is? Downward block, inward block, upward block. Simple for you to remember. Look again. Ready? Move. 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 Good. Downward block. That's your third block. Now this is the last one of the easy blocks. This is your fourth block. This one is called the outward block. This time, boys and girls, what you're going to do is you're going to block to the outside of your body. The punch comes at me, I block to the outside of my body. Going that way, away from me, outward block. Ready? Move. Now, again, look how this part is blocking all of this part. Boys and girls, nobody's going to punch you in the chest in a fight. They're not going to punch you in the chest. They're going to punch you in the face. They're going to punch you in the face. So you make sure that you're blocking your face. Don't worry about your chest. Because nobody's going to punch you in the chest, boys and girls. That's what they want. Make sure, look at Sigung's arm. Perfect. Ready? Move. See how she does that? Look how she comes up to her elbow. Now this is flat. I tell the kids, Grandmaster gets a big nail. He gets this nail and he puts it right here. Boom. So this part of your arm has to stay stiff and does not move. Now when she blocks, see? Some of the kids, I tell them, it's like the windshield wiper in your daddy's car. It's wiping the rain away. Not too much rain now here in New Mexico, but once in a while. So this block, move, move. Look how she has her knuckles forward. So this way, if I punch at her and she blocks it, all she has to do is come forward. Oh! I'm kidding you. But that's what it's for. When you block, you can hit the person right back. If your hand is to the side, you got to turn it. It's too much motion. Look at the block. Ready? Move. 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 What's the name of this block? Which way is it going? Outward. What's the name of the block? Outward block. Very good answer. That was a good answer. Move. Move. Very good. Hands in. What's the other block I showed you? It's going down, protecting your stomach, your private parts. What is it called? No, that's not the right answer. What is it? Yes, downward block. That's a good answer. That's a good answer, little girl. Good answer. Ready? Downward block. Move. Move. Ah, yeah. You see how she's blocking those kicks? Very good. Okay, hands in.